I get that feeling that you're being watched. What the hell? Oh, I see. It's you. Welcome. You took a break from your busy life, and I'm glad that you stopped on by to Tazzz Reacts. This is a special, very special music video reaction I'm about to do for a number of reasons, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But I want you to first grab a drink, sit back on your comfy couch, and wait until Tazzz Reacts. All right, all right, all right. Let me first say, go Phillies. I'm from Pennsylvania, United States, and I'm a big Philadelphia Phillies fan. So they're doing great right now, kicking ass. So let's go Phillies representing. I want to plug that. So now, which makes this very special is a few things. First of all, I'm very happy to always try to help to support all types of musicians, whether you're up and coming, underrated, all the way up into your popular and trending, and all in between. Because music is something I think is imperative in our lives. We may not need it all day or every day, but we need it many days in our lives. Um, period. So this is an up and coming recording artist from Philadelphia. So I'm glad to show support. But what also makes this extra, extra special is if you've been with this channel for a long time, originally, one of my best friends, we did this together, Reaction, Philly. So this is actually a personal friend of Philly's who goes by the name of Leto. And the song is called The Process. This is an OMV. I haven't watched it yet because I never pre-watch anything. I like to be real and authentic and be surprised, like you're going to be surprised when you watch it for the first time. Uh, so shout out to Philly. We're best friends in real life, so we still communicate and stuff. So yeah, I keep things honest. So whether I'm friends with you, whether you could be my own family member, if I like a song, I'll tell you. If I don't like a song, I'll tell you too. It's just my perspectives, but I mean, you all deserve authenticity, so I'll do my best at giving my perspectives and stuff after the music is played. Make sure you support Leto. I'll have I will have in the descriptions, unscripted people, a way to like, comment, and subscribe to his channel. And if you're able to, if he has any music out there to sell, I think I saw somewhere he said merch coming soon. Please buy it if you can. All right. Now, let me shut the hell up. Let's hear what this song is all about. And if you wait, you'll hear my commentary afterwards. So just sit back and relax and wait until Tazzz reacts.
Killed this motherfucker, man. Time I'm getting triggered on thinking about is you. Now I'm reminiscing as I'm sitting in the booth. Don't know if it is, if it isn't, it's proof. And I'm going through the process. Sometimes I'm getting triggered on thinking about is you. Now I'm reminiscing as I'm sitting in the booth. Don't know if it is, if it isn't, here's the proof. And I'm going through the process. Going through the process. Knowing that I got this. All that I'm in search of, I know I'm gon' find it. I'm going through the process, knowing that I got this. And all that I'm in search of, I know I'm gon' find it. I'm going through the process, got this. Crazy that I come from what I did, where I've been. From out of options at the hot press, thinking not this. Now I'm locked in, watch this. See, I just had to learn to cope with this fire deep inside as the inferno grows. Had some people switch sides, had to turn their roads. And with the same name as mine, yeah, that hurt the most. Now I'm just trying to make a difference, stay consistent, create the vision. Picture in my brain is vivid, aim with a vengeance. I will obtain and get it out the dungeon, jump in the deep end. I know it's coming because I can see it. Constant abundance is all that I'm speaking. The goal's not the money, I just want the freedom. Sometimes I'm getting triggered on thinking about is you. Now I'm reminiscing as I'm sitting in the booth. Don't know if it is, if it isn't, here's the proof. And I'm going through the process. Sometimes getting triggered, all I'm thinking about is you. Now I'm reminiscing as I'm sitting in the booth. Don't know if it is, if it isn't, here's the proof. And I'm going through the process. Going through the process. Knowing that I got this. All that I'm in search of, I know I'm gon' find it. I'm going through the process, knowing that I got this. And all that I'm in search of, I know I'm gon' find it. I'm going through it, but I'm gon' do it. Just gotta keep it all together, hope I don't lose it. And I know at times it gets hard. With stuff on my mind, I'm reminded of scars. But in that I'm finding it all. Collected through time, I survive in the dark. Yeah, it's transcribed in my heart. Now just who I am and that I'm gon' fall. Going through the process. Yeah, going through the process. I'm going through the process, knowing that I got this. All that I'm in search of, I know I'm gon' find it.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow, good. I mean, I gave it away if you saw me like bebopping my head around while I was listening to the song because I really I really focus and hone in when I'm doing a music reaction. You know, I don't just like to just watch a video and say, "Oh, that was great." You know, like great how or bad how. I don't do that. So I really honed in and stuff like that. There's so many things I love about that. And one of the things I love about it, believe it or not, is the simplicity of it all. I say this a few times in other reaction videos when it makes sense to say it. Like, there's music videos out there that look like they cost $1 million to make, and maybe they have, and I love those and stuff too, don't get me wrong. But I also can love a music that looks like it didn't cost much to do because it still gives an impact. That's really important. At the end of the day, it comes down to if it has an impact on you, the song, if it moves you in a certain way or whatever, dollar amount, whatever. So this gave me a really cool impact. It looked like also like it gave me like a big old slice of humble pie. You know what I mean? Like it's not showing how you have some rappers out there and singers out there who might show them wearing like gold chains and driving Maseratis and stuff like that. Um, and no shade against them. They're fine too in their own right. But this was simplistic. This is a regular guy working his, working at the press machine, printing and pressing shirts and stuff like that, wearing just a t-shirt. And then the moment he was out in the fields and stuff like that, wearing a t-shirt, wearing a hat, there was no glitz and glam to it because he's going through the process. You feel me? So, I like that. I like that humbleness, that big old slice of humble pie and just showing about where you're starting at and then where his goal is. He wants to go through a goal to reach somewhere. And I think everybody should have a process, right? If you agree with me, tell me down in the comments if you agree with me about that. It's like a musical journal kind of sort of like too like he's talking about this musical journal like he's going through the process. He's talking about, I think he mentioned like a moment of darkness, discovery, trying to have, a lot of people have that self-discovery. That makes sense. Some people need to find out what they want in life or what they want to do in life, just like when you ask a little kid like what do you want to be when you grow up, you know but there's some grown-ups, adults, who may not still know what they want to do. So you have to go through like a process and stuff like that. And I like how, he obviously is a recording artist, so he wants to do something with that. But right now he's going through the process, as I saw in the video, of him working, your average job, doing something, making money, paying bills, I'm sure. There's all stepping stones before you reach your goal. I say a lot to other people out there, which I hope they listen to, that don't just set one big goal, because if you don't reach that one big goal, you're going to feel like crap. But if you set all these little stepping stones, these small goals, each time you reach a small goal, you're going to feel good about yourself. But those small goals can lead to the big goal. You know what I mean? So I like that about this whole process journey of him in the video, and it makes you think. It's a relatable song, I feel. Do you agree? I like the music to it too, the instrumentals and stuff like that. And let me talk about the diction, the clarity in his lyrics. I love that. I understood every last word that he said. Philly, who I mentioned earlier, is friends with Leto, but I'm best friends with Philly, who used to be with the channel. He knows how I'm big on diction. If you're going to be a rapper or even a singer, and I don't understand what the hell you're saying, like you're mumble rapping or whatever, I don't like that. But I knew everything that Leto was saying, and I like that. I like the swagger that he had to his voice, and it felt like parts he was rapping, and then the chorus felt like a little bit of singing. So he carries a good tune. Um, I liked everything about it. Being honest. Like I said, if I didn't like it, I would say so, but I can't see anything that I didn't like about it. And I feel that it gets extra points, as I mentioned, because it's humble. It's not trying to show like Maseratis. He was just, like I said, working at the printing shop and stuff like that. And everything was simplistic, but it was talking about having that process. You all should follow that in life. You all should realize if you want to get to B, you got to start at A and you have to get to B. You don't just morph to B. Hopefully, your journey and your process won't be as long and difficult with winding turns and bends and obstacles and bricks and bombs. Hopefully, it'll be less problematic. But if so, you got to be willing to tackle it and get through it. All right. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but this comes to the part of the show where I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Leto, I wish you upcoming and continuous success. I would just give a friendly recommendation that because when I went to your YouTube site channel, I didn't see any links anywhere. So well, I think you had a link somewhere to Instagram, but if you have any other social media links, put that in there. I recommend it. You also said somewhere merch is coming soon. So if you have that on the website, put that there so people can actually get to you. This is just friendly criticism. Um, and yeah, put any links to any other social media sites because that helps you out too. Because YouTube will link to Instagram, and Instagram will link you back to YouTube and any other social media sites that you have. Yeah, so I wish you the best. I like you, and I'm not gonna lie, you sound better than a lot of some other well-known upcoming rappers out there. I don't know what the hell they're saying. That's just me. I know there's an audience that likes mumble rapping, but it's not this one. Anyway, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Please give this song a chance. Please, please, please. And if you like it, say something about it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and share this and stuff like that. Music appreciation is what I represent. So if you want to see another reaction that I've reacted to on the channel, I want you to check out over there. I also want you to check out my other channel that I just started. It's related to music legends. It's still, relating to music, but it's a totally different vibe than this channel. So I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.